Samuel Turbulon. In the ravaged streets of New Eden, a city torn asunder by the eternal conflict between the storm chasers and the Order of the Calm, Samuel Turbulon stood at the edge of the tempest, his Hyperborean senses tingling. He gazed out upon the turbulent skies, the roar of the wind a constant reminder of the turmoil that had ravaged the world. On one side, the storm chasers, with their frenzied zeal for harnessing the power of the tempests, and on the other, the Order, with their unyielding dedication to stilling the storms and restoring balance. The divide seemed insurmountable, a chasm that had swallowed all reason and compassion. A burst of electricity crackled through the air as a rogue storm cell erupted over the city, its fury unbridled. The storm chasers saw it as a sign, a call to arms to unleash their full fury upon the tempest. The Order, meanwhile, viewed it as a catastrophe, a calamity that would only serve to further destabilize the precarious balance. As the two factions clashed, their discord reached a fever pitch, and the very fabric of New Eden began to fray. Samuel, caught in the maelstrom, felt the Hyperborean energy coursing through his veins, urging him to take a stand. In the aftermath of the Catalyst event, Samuel found himself face to face with an unlikely adversary, Ilara Vex, a skilled warrior of the Order. Their initial animosity slowly gave way to a begrudging respect as they navigated the treacherous landscape, forced to rely on each other for survival. The complexities of their opposing viewpoints began to reveal themselves, and Samuel started to see the world through Ilara's eyes, a world where the storms were not a blessing, but a curse. As they walked the thin line between loyalty and betrayal, the true nature of their conflict began to emerge. As the stakes grew higher, Samuel and Ilara were confronted with an impossible choice: pledge their allegiance to their respective factions, or forge a new path, one that would require them to confront the darkness within their own hearts. The turning point had arrived, and the consequences of their decision would be far-reaching. Would they continue down the road of blind obedience, or would they find the courage to challenge the status quo? The fate of New Eden hung in the balance. As the two former enemies stood poised on the precipice, the winds of change howling around them. The maelstrom reached its zenith as the storm chasers and the Order clashed in a spectacular display of fury and determination. Samuel and Ilara, now unlikely allies, stood at the forefront of the battle, their bond forged in the crucible of adversity. The outcome hung in the balance as the two factions exchanged blows, their powers locked in a struggle that would decide the course of history. In the heart of the tempest, Samuel and Ilara found a moment of truth, a fleeting glimpse of a world where the storms were not the enemy, but a force to be harnessed, a force that could bring balance to the shattered world. In the aftermath of the climax, the city lay in ruins, the survivors stumbling through the rubble, shell-shocked and bewildered. Samuel and Ilara, their bond now unbreakable, walked among them, a beacon of hope in a world gone mad. The storm chasers and the Order, their differences momentarily set aside, began the arduous process of rebuilding, their shared humanity slowly reasserting itself. As the dust settled, Samuel gazed out upon the horizon, the Hyperborean energy still pulsing within him, a reminder that the journey was far from over, for in a world where the storms would always rage, balance was not a destination, but a continuous struggle.